Hey friend, Roger Christofferson here again with another first listen review, and this one completely unplanned, so I'm just going to wing it, but I guess that's kind of what I usually do anyway, so no big change there, but just got done listening to the brand new single from Black Country Communion, and I didn't know this was going to be released. It's called Stay Free, and I've just had to watch it a couple times through here, and just mind blown. So I thought, you know what? I didn't know this was coming out. I don't know if anybody else did, but I'm just gonna do a little review on this because I love this band, and so when I saw that it's there's a single, I gotta hear what's going on here. I didn't even know this was coming out quite yet. I knew they were working on something, but I wasn't expecting this to be dropped. It looks like it came out yesterday, and just checking it out now, but. This band is just one I've followed right from day one. Glenn Hughes is one of my favorite singers of all time. I discovered him way back, and it's not from anybody you would think I discovered it from. He was there was this project called Phenomena that he sang all the vocals on. And I heard that, and then kind of went backwards and found out who he was. And if you ever get a chance to listen to that album is really good. He just sings amazingly well on that. Really weird stuff lyrically, but singing on that is just killer. And of course, Jason Bonham on drums, Derek Sherinian on keyboards, who I've always enjoyed listening to anything he's been involved in, and Joe Bonamassa, who I just randomly discovered a long time ago, 20 years ago. The store I was working at had this random box of CDs coming in that we were supposed to sell. And I saw that name in there, and I was like, well, that's cool. I don't really know who he is. But it was, I can't remember, $3-4, something like that. I'm always one that takes risks on CDs, always have, always will. And fell in love with him, way back then. So I remember when this band first came out, I just had to know all about them. So enough backstory there. Just babbled for 2 minutes now, but of course that's what I do on here too, is I babble. In case you don't know, that's what we do. But anyway, the song, it is the funkiest thing I think I've ever heard this band do, which was cool because Glenn Hughes is extremely funky. You listen back to early stuff like Trapeze that he's been involved with, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And this song had a really strong trapeze feel to it, but very modern sounding. The keyboards in this one, however, all I could think of was Stevie Wonder. I just had, Mary Superstitious going on in my head the whole time I was hearing the keyboard part, which is cool. That's not a bad thing at all. I mean, talk about funky. That just is killer. But Joe Bonamassa on the song rocks the thing up, and of course Jason Bonham's just killer drummer. But Joe Bonamassa on this one is rocking it up, and the guitar tone he uses on the solo is this super fuzzed out, reverby thing that I don't remember them doing on any of these other something. Nothing's coming to mind, but of course this is their 5th album out, so I may be just not thinking of something. It just seems like they would have done something a little bit funky like this before, but I don't know, nothing's really coming to mind. If you ever get a chance to listen to any of their live stuff, when they do some of the songs from their other projects and they make it their own version, they do that really well. There's a couple. There's the official live album that they have out, one I think, and then they've got, you can find tons of bootlegs out there. Trust me, there's a lot. And there's a lot on YouTube. There's a lot out there, and if you get one that's good recorded quality, you're gonna enjoy listening to it. Trust me on that one. So anyway, really impressed with the song. The thing I was gonna say about the vocals, on it, is it's got the soulful type stuff going on. It's very soulful. It's funky with soulful singing over the top of it. Big background vocals that sound I don't know, I'm thinking of Black Crowes, Sting Me, that song, the big background vocals that song had in it. Almost gospel sounding. And there's some gospel sounding background vocals going on in the background. And the way Glenn sings, I don't know if that's a female singing or if it's him singing the background vocal parts, but it's super soulful and really high stuff going on. So I'd be interested to find out who's actually singing on that. I've only listened to this a couple times through now, but maybe I'll throw the headphones on and see if I can get a better listen to that. But if this is any indication of what the album coming up, this is going to be called 5 by the looks of it. I'm all in. I'll be waiting there opening day, whatever I have to do to get this one, because this is one I'm definitely gonna be getting. So anyway, I think that's probably all I gotta say about this one for now. If anybody else has had a chance to like listen to this or check them out, or has anything they want to add that maybe I'm not remembering one of their other funkier songs, put that down in there. And it's one of these ones that now I'm going to have to go pull out a couple of Black Country Communion albums or CDs and give them a listen, because that's what this type of thing makes me want to do. Gets me excited, makes me want to go listen to some of their other stuff. In fact, I'll probably pull out one of those live bootlegs I was talking about, because those are so cool. Their studio albums are great, but those live bootlegs, it's just, man, they shine on that stuff. They're just top notch. So anyway, feel free to comment, like I just said, like, share, subscribe to keep this music alive, and we will talk to you on the next one. See ya.